Hello everyone, it is Hawker Hurricane 01 here again, back with another mock. And today, this is my latest mock that I've been previewing in my other videos. And also, this is not only a review, this is a contest entry to Barbarian Bro's 100 subs contest. Good luck to other participants if you are watching this, and let's get right into it. So, here's an overview of the mock. And the story behind this mock is there's a flak emplacement here, and the British and Canadians have stormed it. As you can see, these Germans here, only a few of them were shot, but the rest of them managed to escape while the Allied forces were pushing in. And they basically caught them completely by surprise, and their battery was just overrun within minutes. And all these Germans are just retreating, basically, to a better position to fight back. Anyway, let's get into the German side. So, starting here, we have all the Germans retreating, and we'll start with this guy. So this guy here is my custom hand-painted guy. I hand-painted this guy, made all his attachments. Does not want to focus. And I will be doing a separate video on this guy, because he's really awesome. Inspiration by molego.de. And this guy here is a rifleman, and was tending this wounded guy here, and he once the battle broke out, he's like, oh whatever, he just grabbed the rifle and is about to fire as soon as some of his other guys are out of the way. He's going to start firing at the Allies. And here's my wounded soldier. Same thing as always. Wounded German soldier with the messed up leg and the head wound. Here we have my Panzer Grenadier. And he's just got an MP40 and a Panzerfaust. Just not want to focus today. I'll just take him out. There we go. That's my custom Panzer Grenadier. And he's running with this guy back to, I guess, there'd be like a bunker or something back here, some sort of entrenchment. And here is my custom Iron Cross German soldier, which has an MP40 and an Iron Cross on his helmet. Oops, I just dropped the MP40. And there's a closer view of him. I'll just leave him like that, because why not? Here I've got like I guess this should be like a sergeant or something. And he's got his pistol, he's firing against at the Allies. And he's basically telling all the Germans to fall back, because there are a lot of Allies there that just overrun the place. Here's my MG gunner. Custom printed. I got it from Brick Republic, and he's really awesome. Cool printing too. And there's him. And then in this building there are a couple Germans, and I'll just take off the building to show you guys. It's stuck. There we are. Oops. So here's this building, and in the upstairs, start there. There is. Just gotta block out that so I can focus. One German soldier with a rifle, and he's firing down. Would be firing down at this Canadian soldier pushing up. And there's just some random furniture and such in the house. Here there's my STG soldier, the Stern Rover 44. And he's actually throwing a grenade out the window, with a small window. and that grenade would be pointed out in this direction towards the trench. That's where he's throwing it. Yeah, put him back. Bit of a tough placement on this guy. And then here I just have my German officer. I'm gonna focus. And he's got actually, I've changed his weapon from a P08 Luger to the Walther P38. Pretty cool. And that's about it for this building. Oops. Alrighty. So, as you guys may have noticed, so this is like supposed to be an overrun farmhouse. Here's a bit of the farm. It would keep extending. There's a farmhouse, and then there's a little shed. And the Germans have made their gun placement near here. And here is actually, it's supposed to be, like, the Germans don't know he's there. He just kind of was hiding out back here. And he is actually my custom French resistance, or partisan, whatever you want to call him. French resistance guy. Pretty simple. The Sten gun. Pretty simple guy. Pretty cool though. I thought I'd add that in because I made him a while ago and I just had no mocks to put him in. So I just decided to put him in this one. Because I guess he could be back here and just pop out and be like, oh, nope, I'm going to shoot you. And here on the shed, it has a somewhat removable roof. And inside I actually did put a figure. He's just hard to get to because the shed's so small. So they take off the door. And in here I have who is supposed to be the farmer. This is supposed to be the farmer, like hiding with an old revolver. And he's just kind of curled up in a corner, hiding from the Germans because he does not want to be found. And just put these back. Oh, whoops. Grab the door. Actually, I'm just going to put the camera down. It's really hard to do this with one hand. There we go. And there's that again. Oh, and also, there is a crate here with some weapons. There's 2 steel granatas and a Kar 98K. And these are actually, oops, I guess you could call them overmolded. Got these from Brick Republic. Really awesome. They were actually really cheap. Because they only were like a couple bucks for like, I think, a couple of them. So, let's start with the allies. So I will actually start back here. And a couple things is this would be the battery and it would have, these are all the shells it's fired here. Oops. And then this is the loader. He was just loading another shell. He's going to be loading another shell when he was shot. And he's dead. And then I'll show you another German on the other side after, when you get there. And there's just a scattering of crates here, there, because it is a flak emplacement, so there'd be a bunch of supplies nearby. And here is, he's not going to focus either, my Bren gunner. He's kind of just running along this path that would have been out here more. He's running into the battle to help out. And here I have my other British soldiers, a Lewis gunner, and he's shooting up at this window where this German is trying to shoot down at this guy, this Canadian. So that's the Lewis gunner. Pretty simple. And then here there is a rifleman, and he's shooting along there at all these Germans here. That's, if it focuses, same one as, I think it was my second mock I showed him in. So he's pretty cool. And then here, this is supposed to be like, this is my sig fig, but it's also supposed to be like a downed pilot, I guess you could say. He is a pilot that had to bail out or crash his plane, and he's just got a 1911 and a radio, a small handheld walkie-talkie radio thing, and he's an aviator, so obviously he has his jacket, sheepskin leather jacket, and there's the holster there. Pretty cool. It's my sig fig also. And he's just shooting over there at the other officer there, or sorry, sergeant. And then here we have one of my new Canadian soldiers, the trench gun. It's pretty cool. Custom decal. I just decaled this guy a couple days ago, and he's got the Canadian markings there. He's a private in the Canadian Army, and he is actually running over here to kind of like flank around and just basically, because he has a trench gun, just spray them with a bunch of pellets from his shotgun. And there's just, as I said earlier, there's just some stuff all around. There's a crate in the chest, and then there's just a tiny bit of barbed wire and sandbags there, and there's another crate there. And then this tree stump I put in because, I don't know, I just had it lying around and I felt like using it. And also, if you guys didn't know, these two bushes, the different colors, they are actually from altbricks.com, and they are actually really awesome because they got some nice colors. They have a ton more colors, but I just got those for free from BrickFet, as you'll see in my review if you were watching it. And over here, I've got the last Allied soldier and this German. And this German here, he was shot and he's like bleeding out, but he is actually basically still alive, right now at least. And he is kind of reaching for his Luger. Thought that was pretty cool to add in. He's just reaching for his Luger to shoot some of the Allies. And then here is my Canadian soldier, one of my other ones, and he's coming up off this path. It goes all the way through. And here he is. Really awesome. I custom decaled this guy too. He's got the arm decals. He's got a netted Broody helmet from Brickmania, and I believe Brickmania gets them from Brick Arms enthusiasts nearby them, or near them. He's pretty cool. Got his Liam Fields custom painted me. Yep. So yeah, this is like a joint operation between the Canadians and the British. You didn't already know that, or guess that, because it's a bunch of British and some Canadians. Oh, and by the way, so there's 3 Canadians and 3 British. So this guy and this guy are all British, and this guy, and this guy are all Canadian. And yeah, so that's about it for this mock. Actually, one more thing. There is the grenade there that I was talking about earlier that he's throwing out into this area to try and stall their advance. And yeah, that's about it for this mock, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And as I said earlier, this is also a contest entry to I think it's Barbarian Bro. He's doing his 100 subscriber contest, and I'm hoping to enter. And who knows, maybe win. So this is HawkerK101, signing out.